I think I need my friends from MIT to come in and help me. But I think 158.3 is the number one.
Yep, that's the
right. That's the
mark.
highest you can get. That's where he is. He'd like to continue on that pace.
Extra point up and good by Bailey. And that makes the score 7-0. So that drives 7 plays in length. And it's finished off by a New York Jets touchdown. Bailey now to kick this one away. This is taken at the 3. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. So here come the Chiefs for their opening drive. Leading this unit will be the big arm man out of Texas Tech. 10th pick in the 2017 draft, Patrick Mahomes.
I've been told time and time again by a lot of big-time quarterback gurus that a big arm isn't even close to what they're looking for as the number one quality in what makes a QB. But let's face it, when you see a guy with a big arm, you get excited. And Patrick Mahomes is that guy. Every throw in the book, he can make it.
Now a play fake here on first down. And they didn't wait long to take a shot there, that's for sure. But it falls incomplete, and it's second down. Chris Conley, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up second down. And the big boys up front in the trenches. What do you think of the O-line, Charles?
I love them because this is a group that's so cohesive. They know what the man next to them is going to. Do at all times, and they operate as a terrific unit.
Ball on the 30 as they come up, 2nd and 10. Mahomes will try again on 2nd down. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Jamal Adams. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops.
Well, they didn't exactly show patience there, did they? Just down a score, they come out firing right away and compound things by throwing an interception. They put their defense in a really tough spot.
New York set to take the field. It's a quick turnaround for them after the turnover, but the way they moved it on their last drive, they're probably eager to get right back at it.
And you know me and you know my tendency. In this situation, what do I want right now?
Be aggressive.
Be aggressive. Take your shot right here.
Here we go now. Blue landing.
Off the play fake. Brennan. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And I think the Chiefs have it. They do.
No no coach or team's ever happy when someone has a turnover, but if there's ever a good time to do it,
preseason.
Yeah, right now. You know that to come regular season, he's going to be ready to go, and maybe he'll remember, yeah, I don't want to do this when it comes time for the games to count.
The Chiefs offense now making their way back onto the field. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here.
Blue 45.
Now after the fumble recovery, it's Mahomes. And it's incomplete. And a look now at how the Jets line up defensively.
Leonard Williams was one of my favorite players when he came out of college. Light on his feet, excellent movement skills, able to get people's hands off of him so he can get into the opposing backfield, and also has the strength to bull rush when necessary.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Here we go now.
Mahomes now to throw. And this one caught by Travis Kelce. And he'll be brought down. Oh, that's a face mask. Certainly looked like it. Indeed, here come the flags.
Foul. Face mask. Defense.
So they'll take the yardage and tack on 15 more for the face
Automatic
mask.
first down.
Talk about a play that absolutely costs you in the end. Just trying to do your job, right? Trying to get him on the ground. Next thing you know, they'll march off another 15 against your squad.
Here we go.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he stopped immediately there. Avery Williamson there to make the stop.
All right, quick observation, Brandon, because early on in this game, I'm seeing linebackers playing with their noses close to the line of scrimmage.
And my guess is the wheels are turning on that other sideline. As a play caller, you're filing that away right now, aren't you?
Yeah, you're trying to find that opportunity later on when you can play action them or stick something to them between the second and the third level.
Green 39.
Now Mahomes throwing on 2nd down. And he's wrapped up. Taken down. Back at the 25. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
Gonna need better protection here. 3rd and long following the sack for Mahomes and company. They go play fake. Mahomes. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down.
Anytime a defense can sit back in a zone like that, it tends to create a lot of congestion in the middle of the field. Makes it very hard to slot one in.
Looked like I-4 at rush hour in your hometown of Orlando. Orlando, Florida, an absolute mess. Now Harrison Butker for the field goal try. From the left hash, this will be a 41-yarder. And Butker able to put this one through. And they are off. On the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So a good kick there, and they put the bow tie on it with 3 points.
And let's face it, everybody wants a touchdown. We know that. But in the NFL, defenses are awfully good. You're not going to score each and every time. Be able to knock the ball through the post and take the three.
By the way, I said bow tie. I meant just bow. Not the tie, but yeah.
Either way.
You got it.
I just went right past it.
New York set to take the field. And last drive, obviously not what you're looking for. You've got the lead. You got to protect the football.
So in other words, someone got lucky because they've been moving the ball really well and wearing them down. In this case, though, giving up the football doesn't make them very happy. They can't wait to get back out there and atone for it.
Yeah, try to atone for it here on this drive. They begin with a run by Crowell. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field.
Holding offense.
So on the big tight end, holding. Each and every year, we talk about very few tight ends coming into the league that are polished blockers or asked to do it a lot in college. So it's a constant struggle and a constant fight to learn how to do it without holding.
So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. After the penalty, it's Corral. And he'll lose yardage on this one back to the 13. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Play action. Brennan. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 32.
Oh, man, Brandon, not a real good throw that time. It looked like he tried to put a little too much air under this one, and it turned into a floater. And defensively, this is a dream. He could have fair caught that one. That was way too easy.
And now here comes Kansas City. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. Finding a safety valve here. That's complete. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6.
Let's go. What?
They'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete here. The safety, Jamal Adams, able to break that one up. Hey, a sidebar worth noting is that preseason cuts have changed. So week 3 that we're in right now, the preseason, I think, what did you say, the roster's going to stay at 90 instead of going down to 75 this year?
That's exactly right, Brandon, because in the past, just what you said, this game here, at the end of week 3, or game 3, he would cut the roster down to 75 and play game 4 just like that. In this case now, though, they're going to be able to keep guys all the way through. So guys who would normally not have a chance to finish out the preseason, they'll get that chance now and get more opportunities to get on tape.
And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
And in a lot of ways, that catch is expected. Red zone presence. And that one was realized there. You've got to find your tight end in that situation.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And they'll get him down here at about the 5-yard line. Give him 3 on the gain there. 2nd and goal.
And, Brad, they went to a nickel defense, and that's a surprise this close to the goal line, because ordinarily you use the back end of the end zone, the sidelines as extra defenders, and you want bigger people on the field to try and help against the run.
And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off down at the 2. Accelerating, and off he goes. 20, 10, and he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Jet touchdown. Short throw, pick 6 right there. Those linebackers, they love when those short throws come and those eyes get real wide, don't they?
How about the anticipation on the play? Reading, reacting, and then the ability to catch the football and take it in the opposite direction.
Now Bailey to tack on the extra point. Bailey got the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. Now Damian Williams to return it. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. And now here comes Kansas City. And following the pick 6, and they had decent field position in throwing that pick 6. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early. to let him get settled back in.
But they told him, and they told us, they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. Give him 2 yards on that play, and it's a second down. And just in general, Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to account for a running back essentially being a receiver downfield?
It's very difficult, especially if the running back has skills like a receiver, and you're aware of that before the game even begins. So throughout your practice sessions, you're going to want to be aware of him. Where is he lining up? What can he do? What kind of damage can he do to us downfield? And who can match up with him without weakening our overall defense? You're exactly right. It's a tough task to match up to him.
So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8.
Let's go. 1.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. Only able to get back a yard for his efforts, and that leads us to 4th down.
And, partner, I would guess that in his headset he was hearing from his coach, it's 3rd down, don't take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. He doesn't get the 1st down, but he does turn a possible loss into positive yardage.
On 4th down, on is Dustin Colquitt to kick this away. And did they keep it in? They did. They kept it in. It's down close to the goal line at the 1-yard line. And New York set to take the field. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Floating one, incomplete. Those passes out that far wide always make you hold your breath a little bit. Felt like it was in the air for a while.
What it does is allows a defender to gain some ground, come from a long distance, and have a chance to affect the pass.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. They'll throw again from their own end zone. And he is not going to get away. The rush was too strong, and this is going to wind up a safety. And you know, the man who sat in my chair the last few years, he has a theory. These plays, these safeties, they're so rare. Maybe they should be worth more than 2, maybe 4 points.
I think he's got a great point. I really do, Brandon. But I would go ahead and up it to 6. I'm a former defender. Oh. To me, that's like scoring a touchdown.
Easy now. I'll go 4. I don't know about 6.
Come on. Come up to 6.
A lot of points. Now the free kick comes after the safety from the 20 as they bring the punter on to try and get some hang time here. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. So now here are the Chiefs as their offense makes their way back out onto the field. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
Come on, let's go. White 90. White 90. Flex round. Flex round.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Porter. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn it into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
Able to get 7 on that 1st down pass play. 2nd and 3. of the gun. They'll look to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Harris. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives him a new set of downs.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Let's go! Brad 38! Brad 38!
They'll look to throw here on first down. Over the middle, complete. That's Sherman. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. 7 yards on the play, and it'll make it a second down.
Now, that's often a surprise for the defensive guys when they see the big fella slide out of the backfield and catch the ball. Not something they usually go over in practice very often.
Let's go! White 90! White 90!
On second down, Williams. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Marcus May with a pick. And he's into the clear. And he brings this one back. It's a pick six and a Jet touchdown. So now 2 pick sixes that he's thrown in this first half of play. Where do you go from here?
Well, number one, make sure you keep your poise. Make sure you go to the sideline after throwing this second one, and you look like you're still in charge, that you're still the guy, because your team's going to feed off of you. And if you're having your hands on your head or shaking your head and walking with your head down, guess what? They're not going to rally at all.
Extra point try by Bailey. Extra point up and good by Bailey. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This fielded at the 2. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They start the drive on the ground. It's Williams. Found a little room there as he's up to about the 37. Nathan Shepard in there to make the tackle.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
And before they can run another play, the clock hits triple zeros. And time is up on the first quarter. Plenty of scoring here already. And we're back to Arrowhead after this. Back now with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin as the Chiefs in possession of the football as we begin the second quarter. They've got a second down at 5 here to start things out.
Hurry up, here we go.
And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB. Williams loses the football, and the Jets have recovered. Often on fumbles, you look at the guy who coughed it up and say, geez, what did he do? But, hey, let's tip the cap to the defense here.
Not a problem at all, my man. I'm not even going to tip it. I'm going to doff my cap to him. Congratulations. Big-time play. Knocking it free and creating something good for your team.
There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. And the good news, his team's winning. The bad news, he hasn't had the game that he's hoped to, at least to this point here in the second quarter.
And a lot of that is pride, because these types of backs want to be in the center of all the action. And leading their team to victory, they'll take the win right now, hoping to jump his game up as this one moves on.
Yeah, he probably wants a little bit more of the spotlight going forward. A first carry for Elijah McGuire. And a pretty good run there as he gets 7 down to the 33.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
Now it's the backup Darnold. Quick hitch, complete. It's Rose. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. Calling a loss of 2 on the play. And that's going to lead to a third down.
All right, here we go. 3-19.
Darnold from the gun. And it falls incomplete after almost being intercepted. A pick there would have been great. The good news for the defense now, it's 4th down. By the way, as we expected, most of the starting units out here in the second quarter. So get your 2 deep, your 3 deep, your 4 deep ready for this one.
If you have a particular favorite who wasn't a high draft pick or is an undrafted free agent trying to make the team, this is the time to watch him play and give it his best shot, because most of the starters, you're exactly right, they'll be out of the game watching the rest of the way.
Now after the field goal, Bailey will kick it away. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Getting set to go again as we look at the back heading onto the field again. And for him, it's been pretty limited involvement down on the scoreboard. Maybe time to turn to this guy.
And you know me well. Winning games to me means starting with the running game and continuing to press the running game. Maybe you go away from him a little bit now, but the bottom line is he hasn't touched it enough to make a difference.
Well, they haven't established that running game yet. The question is, will they? They begin the drive with Williams. Mike Pennell with the tackle.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense, because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26.
All right, here we go.
Back to throw. Flush to his right. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away, and now it's 3rd. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
The Chiefs on third down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 9.
Here we go now.
A play-action fake. They'll look to throw. And incomplete here on 3rd down.
And attempted a deep ball there. They didn't get it. But, boy, they're going to need a few of those to actually hit in order to get back into this game.
Good thing they do have a little bit of time here still left in the contest. Decent. Deficit, but not one that they can't manage. Here's Dustin Colquitt now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. And it's fielded at the 34. A good return there, 17 yards. And the Jets will have a short field to work with as they take over 1st and 10. A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. He only has a single solo carry, 1, numero uno, 2nd quarter. They need to get in the ball more, don't they?
I'm not the greatest statistician in the world.
Yeah, you are.
But a back like that with only 1 carry, that takes me back to college in the classroom. Not enough evidence to declare what you should do the rest of the game. Give him the ball some more and find out.
Will they incorporate him? We'll find out. Got a man open. It's Ricky Seals-Jones. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. A Jet 1st down, 18 big yards that time.
There are so many things to watch for when you play defense. And reading your keys, you always hear about that, having your eyes in the right place. Sometimes your eyes can fool you. How about that play action there? And it sprang the big guy, didn't it?
Able to dump it over the top to him. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
All right, here we go. 3-19.
A 1st down throw, Darnold. Throw right side, going to be caught by Seals-Jones. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. 23 yards on the play.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. And that's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run.
And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. In for the score. And the Jets are going to add on to their lead.
I know a lot of people look at these games and think, all right, this thing's done. Let's have some sportsmanship. Let's not try and score. You should never do that in the NFL. I've seen big leads blown, and teams that look like they had a victory, all of a sudden we're going home with a loss.
Bailey now for the extra point. Bailey got the extra point, and a rout is on here in this first half. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive, and it ends with a Jet touchdown. Bailey now to kick this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. And out come the Chiefs now. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut him, all right? So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field on this drive.
Poor punter.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault. But hey, listen, there's got to be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game.
Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down.
When you're struggling on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you're doing like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Now let's go.
On play action, they'll throw. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
And you just know when that play call came in, their eyes lit up, because anytime you get a chance to take a big shot downfield, that's a lot of fun, and they missed an opportunity.
Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10.
Hey, you're on an island over there. You're on an island. Now let's go. Boom.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. For the left side, it's complete. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Well, clearly one of his advantages as a passer is his height. Sit back in the pocket, fired over the middle. That makes things tougher defensively, doesn't it?
It really does, because your goal is to move the quarterback off his initial spot when he gets his drop back completed. But when you have that type of height, he can stay in there if he's willing to take the hits and just fire over the top, which saves him. Time and actually completes a play a little bit quicker than it normally does for a quarterback has to slide and find open space to throw.
This quarterback now just 3 of 6 throwing it, but that last completion gets a first down.
Set. Green.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. So they took a shot on 1st down, but couldn't connect.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that 1st down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Now a handoff. Here's Williams. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. That good for 19 and a 1st down.
They're
American biopharmaceutical researchers. Driven each day to pursue life-changing cures.
All right, guys, I'm in my chat. So on the line talking to this fool. All right, introducing Coach Gil, pussy ass. That's him. Y'all know who this punk ass is, though.
Make moves, make people miss, but also gets to and through a hole before it can close down. That's some of the benefits of that speed, not just outrunning people in the secondary. That led to a really nice game.
And he's going to get it inside
Nice run there.
to the 7-yard line. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
I wonder if he's going to win the Super Bowl this year.
Down, and as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Till I win, bitch.
Throw here out of the gun. Now he's and they're going to get to him a sack.
Did you say okay like I'm not going to win?
You never want to give up a sack.
Oh, damn. He said, oh, yeah. He's just showing out in front of y'all, guys. He's just showing out in front of y'all.
Oh, no doubt.
That's all that is.
And they go into every job wanting to keep that guy clean. They want that uniform with no grass stains, no dirt, nothing on it. It's really, really difficult. You're talking about some terrific athletes who are trying to put him on the ground.
The Chiefs on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. Here it's 3rd and 2.
Would have grabbed McLeod. Hey, look, we should turn your number.
They'll let the fullback try to pick it up. This is Anthony Sherman. And he's able to pick up the first.
Motherfucker, if it happened against him, he'd be fucking crying. Bitch.
And they got 3 yards. That's enough for conversion. And
so if it was you, you'd be crying.
Yeah, probably.
He said, yeah, probably. Fuck it. Fuck it.
Look, pay attention. Do not let. Hey, look, do not let anybody
been in
that
the
you
red
need
zone
lead
3
the game.
times, and it's yielded just 3 points. Can they
Oh, yeah, I can hear
find the
myself
end
on
zone
this
here
broadcast. How
on
y'all
2nd and
bitches
goal?
doing over there in fucking Philly land? He's a cunt.
They'll try and run. This is Williams.
Oh, what a run.
Pushes way forward here for a good
That's a
little
touchdown.
gain. It'll be a pickup of 4, and it brings up 2nd and goal. They're mounting a nice drive.
Yeah,
here.
we'll
Good
call
chunk
him
of
a
yardage
pussy.
there again. O-line, they've been
Oh, they didn't even score. You talking like they did, so bitch, they didn't even fucking score.
That says, if you do anything but run the ball behind us, you're crazy. They are
Fucking the Panthers did.
This drive, and they want to finish it off the same way.
I told you we picked him off. What are you talking about?
Oh, damn. This motherfucker threw an interception.
They'll go with a keeper. And he is
Hey, look, in the end zone.
No, can't, dude.
It's their quarterback.
Hey, look, pressure was coming. We had to get rid of it and overthrew the guy. He was right there.
So with 2nd and goal, still had a couple of downs to work with. They tried to sneak, and they got in.
I like the idea that they did it early in the down and distance count. 2nd down as opposed to waiting later on. I think it
job.
hurt them a little bit, but how about the push they get up front to get the quarterback through?
Big push and a touchdown to boot.
All right.
Point after, right down the middle. And that'll make this a 19-point ball game.
Rodgers.
Butker now to kick this one away.
Right on 1.
This is fielded at the goal line. And he's up across the 25 and down at
Hey,
the
good. Hey, look.
28-yard
Hey,
line.
good. Hey, look. Good. No catch.
Lift his shoulder.
And the Jets set to take the field. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around.
All these white boys like Nick Foles.
And when you start
Yeah, everybody
plotting for this
were
drive,
wide open
you
on
start
that
thinking to
motherfucker
yourself,
there.
okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Darnold going to lead the Jets up now, 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Here we go now. Green 39.
On the carry, this is McGuire.
Good job.
And not much, maybe a yard up to the 29.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball.
They got McCaffrey back there bringing kickoffs. Oh, they still got their first team out there. Damn. Cam. Cam. Oh, Cam.
She can. Hey, we got that locked down, dog.
Go now. Green 39.
To throw on 2nd down is Darnold. And that's caught left side.
Oh, man, come on, guys. Y'all are right there.
Now they face third down.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on second down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation.
Robbie Farrell.
Now gives a much better opportunity to convert on third down.
Let's turn the let's get the other game on and see what's going on.
Darnold will throw it on 3rd and 1.
Hold it. You know what? Hey, good job, Entry.
He goes down. Now there is a flag on the play, but this looks like holding on the offense.
And guess what? You will decline that, bitch. Fuck you. Decline.
So instead of giving them another 3rd down, they'll decline it, brings up 4.
Now that's smart football right there. You don't even have to really spend a lot of time considering it. Just know that you're
Hey, man, you struck them 2 pick sixes. Here's something else. Like, they make this guy die for the ball. You know what? Why they make him die? I'm trying to pick up and run.
64-yard
They on the pace to score 94.
Field ahead and a
That's motherfucking ad.
There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. You can count his carries on one finger. They've only given him the rock one time, Charles.
Come on, Carolina, beat his ass. You fucking giggling shit. This motherfucker's ass.
This is preseason, dog. This don't mean nothing.
Hey, look at me, some nuts. Our confidence is shaken, not stirred.
When they know they've had multiple opportunities to get it done.
Yeah, well, the conclusion we can draw
wow,
so
nice
far,
throw.
they're losing here in the second quarter. Let's see if they change tunes. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Sliding out of the pocket.
Oh, they gotta pick this out.
The improv on the scramble there gets him 6. And then
Oh, I can't. Hey, look, I can't wait to see this. I can't wait. I can't wait to see. I can't wait. I can't wait to see that. Oh, he didn't fake you out. You just missed.
No, that guy faked us out, man.
Hey, we want to see the replay. Let's see. Oh, good job. Let's see. Hey, look, you get your starter step. Both them motherfuckers went the same way. Whoop! Oh, man.
Oh, sorry, guys.
Hey, look, Litton said, man, I ain't handing this ball off. Look, we getting the fuck out of here. Everybody's covered. Just run, run. Look, I forgot what I called. Because it's preseason, I can look.
They'll hand it off now. Williams. And he'll be brought down. And looks
They gonna call fourth. They ain't gonna call 3rd and inches. Watch. Oh no, they gave us the 1st down. So who is this guy? Who is this quarterback, man?
But I love watching a team that has enough confidence.
Your quarterback, bitch.
In that situation,
he's really my 2nd string guy, man. We trying to develop.
So where's old boy from last year? Dobbs.
He's gonna play the rest of the game. Nick Foles damn sure ain't playing, that's for sure.
Now on 1st down, he's gonna sneak it. No,
hey, what the fuck was that?
At 2nd down.
Whoa, why did he sneak the ball?
I think the people in the stadium are probably doing the same thing. Did we just see a 1st and 10 quarterback sneak?
Oh, you fucking clown. Why would you have this nonsense right here? I gotta say, look, they said, did we just see a 1st and 10 quarterback sneak? Yeah. Oh, what was that? I thought it was a running play. Yeah, it was a quarterback running play, you dummy. Look at this shit.
Okay. Well, hey, look, they're running back.
Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our 1st half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend.
Keep this guy on the roster. He ain't gonna make the team. Hey, look, this is a guy to eat some carries up. Preseason.
Now this time he'll look to throw.
This guy.
He's got a man wide open, complete. And he almost gets this to the 30.
Hey, why is Kelsey out there?
That goes for a Chiefs 1st down, 14 yards.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step over.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route.
Oh, we're gonna run him over, Jason.
They go play action here on first down. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far at second down.
Out routes are always timing routes. And if the timing's off just a little bit, it can really throw off a play. It looked like he let him a little too much there.
Yeah, there was a fraction of a second because he caught it, just couldn't stay in bounds. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29.
Got 5 on it.
Let's go.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Steps away to his left. And he will avoid the contact as he slides to a stop. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
The Chiefs, he got out. He want to take a guard.
The Chiefs on 3rd down. 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 4.
Look, especially for this this 31 to 12, look, Walu's teeth.
Oh, this is bullshit. We don't once again. You fucking cheating shit. This is bullshit. This is bullshit. I mean, it's bullshit, man. It's bullshit. You know, no, I did not, motherfucker. Shit. I mean, that motherfucker, and he gonna fucking, he just died. You know, stop it.
The Jets offense now works their way back.
That's bullshit. I mean, where the fuck did he come from?
I think the line that you're drawing is an important one, Steve, that the president seems to be making the distinction in his comments.
Come on, man. I mean, why wouldn't you lead him? They make him throw that ball behind him. Why wouldn't you lead him better than that?
Because I'm a bronze guy. That's why.
This is bullshit. So they gonna make, you know, that was the interception that was gonna make him throw regardless. That's what that was. It didn't matter what he did. I mean, he was gonna throw that regardless because they gonna make him throw that ball backwards. You lead this guy out here. This guy cannot. Well, he probably can because he's Superman. Don't you know he got? You know he's calling him Man of Steel. But goddamn it, you throw right here, he can't catch that. Oh, he would have. Look how far they made his ass jump. Cheating rats.
In front last time they had to punt it away. We'll see if they can add to their lead now.
They don't want to go out and punt it away again. This team now wants to get a push it, put people away. They want to run their offense and have it end up in the end zone.
This guy buried on the depth chart.
Who you talking about? Yoda.
Yeah. He's grayed out on the depth chart. How does he get in the game?
Hey man, because you didn't put a spy on the motherfucker. Shit. He said, bitch, I ain't fuck you. I bitch, I want to play.
And we're back. The offense had a chance to talk things over. We'll see what they come up with here on this next play.
He coming out.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down.
Hurry up, here we go.
Off of play action, Darnold. Throwing over the middle, but it's
look. Hey man, look. Hey, look. Give me a sleeping pill. Oh man, Carolina's 3-0.
You make your defense mad. They got you the football.
Hey bitch. Hey look. Hey yeah. You know what? Look, I will sure love for you. Hey look, I sure love for you. Have some scratches on your ass. Hey look, I don't care. Hey, I don't give a fuck. You was playing marbles. I want you to lose. And now his guy's confidence levels are high too.
They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs.
They look spraying your big toe.
Everyone's going to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play. Offense, be aware, a ball may come your way.
How you win games in this league, you run the football. That's what you do.
Whatever, man.
Look, we ain't hit no home runs. In fact, we had the number 18th or 19th ranked offense last year.
On first down, it's Darnold. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. I
bet you don't, bitch.
15-yard line before it's all said and done. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here, as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime.
Oh, let me see. Let's look and see what they did.
This quarterback now hitting on 80% of his passes in the early going. 8 of 10. It's first down.
Here we go now. 3-19.
Again, Darnold. That's complete right around the 8. And here he'll get it down to the 7. 7 yards to pick up on the pitch and catch. The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1.
These guys, they're just going to keep putting him in there, I guess.
Look, you could have him under one of those special categories, man.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3.
Hurry up, here we go.
To the air again, Darnold. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets.
Damn.
As his guys are in for 6.
Yeah,
and the Jets find a way to stretch their lead.
Heard a coach talk about those late-in-the-half scores, especially ones that give your team a pretty decent
Look,
cushion.
my eyes just got heavier and
Those could
heavier.
be the ones that can finish off a squad if you let them.
Hey, look, it looks ain't no damn sleeping pills, a tranquilizer gun. Oh, man. This is ridiculous. Oh, man. Look, our defense. Look, they didn't have no confidence in the first. So he really going to be fucked up in the regular season. Good gracious. Oh, damn, you missed it.
Extra point up and good by Bailey. And a route is on here in this first half.
Guy said the route is on.
So the drive there took 6 plays. And it's finished off by a New York Jets touchdown. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Where is third down back Smallwood? Oh, no, Jack.
13 seconds, the time remaining in the half as they come up on first down.
Get him out of there.
All right, here we go.
Get him out of there, too.
Now a first down carry. It's Williams.
Damn.
It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. So we are halfway through here in the final week of the preseason as we'll head down to Orlando. That's where we
Hey, bitch, you didn't pay your fucking entry fee last year, you fucking cocksucker.
Hey, guy, we talked about this.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. One
And
more
you know what's
half
funny is
of
if you
preseason
give me the
football to go,
information, I'll
and
do
then
it.
all eyes will look
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, motherfucker, because it was your own money. Plus, you have to, the other one that goes to the other one, bitch. So you're good, sucker.
Well, I'm just saying, man, you might still want to give me the information so I have it so I can pay my club fees, man. The last thing I want to do is,
You ain't got no club fees to pay, bitch. You fucking won the Super Bowl, you dumb cocksucker.
Quarter number 3.
hey, look, the
Both
last thing I
teams
want to
appear
do, man,
ready
is
for the
not
fight ahead, and we resume
Oh, look
action
at
here in quarter
the
number
last
3.
thing you want to do.
This is
Fucking
taken about
bitch.
7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes
They
out
can't
to
stand
the
your
44-yard
ass.
line.
Hey, look, in the inaugural season, this bitch is the first one to win. Ain't this a bitch? Oh, that is some bullshit there at the highest level. That motherfucker was crying, boy, in week 2. Oh, it's a bullshit! Oh, yeah, you're setting the dance right! The dance right! I said, yeah, look, I'm like, good. Hey, look, that motherfucker started winning. Look, even Thompson had the minute saying, man, that guy's becoming a juggernaut.
A lot of them script to start the second half, too.
You're going to use
Scripting something that
preseason.
back into this game.
That was good, dude. That was good, dude. Good and terrible. That was good. That was pretty good. That was pretty good.
Able to pick up a nice solid game. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
They run it again with Williams. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 5 yards on the play.
Hey, you don't want to clap too loud. You don't wake the baby up. Emerson.
Downsides of blitzing during a rundown because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Oh man, that guy got that disease. What is this?
Tree trunk
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on
what is
first
this? I've
and
never seen
10.
this play before. This boy haven't called a pass all day today.
Hey man, look, hey man, you may as well go ahead and call it, but you got to lose.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
Damn, die for the ball, guy. I mean, it wasn't that far off. Then you died. Man, fuck you, bitch. It's preseason. Bitch, you wasn't on the team last year. You may make the fucking squad, bitch. You had a great day last week.
And set the tone.
Hey man, they play defense.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Briggs. And he'll get up near the 45.
Hey man, that's my problem. Fuck you, bitch.
The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. And that's one of his advantages of a passer, is not with his
He said,
height.
call all your fucking. He said, you gotta cut all your defensive dudes. Nigga said, don't even keep one. God damn. Barry, that's some bullshit. I think, Barry.
His height to make a great play. But what he does is he takes away having to make those slide steps.
Oh, damn. You talking shit? Oh, look at this. Look at this shit here.
He just throws right over the top of it because he can see everything.
Man.
And sometimes that saves time and gets the ball to a
I
receiver.
mean, what kind of throw was that?
On 3rd down there, but he cannot connect.
Oh, hey, man, why that guy have on Brian? Why does that guy have on Brian Dawkins' number, dog?
The ball coming out of the quarterback's hands. Guess what? Creates a lot of confusion. Kind of a muddle.
What'd you say?
Holden, bring it back. Oh damn, this dude faked us out. He going. Hey, bring it back. No, it's Holden. Oh, this guy gone, man. This guy gone.
Hey guy, you need to make that change, homeboy. Look at this bad throw. Look at this.
We'll put number 19 on him.
Oh damn. Damn, he faked the shit out of there. You gotta check his ankles. They gonna call that. Gonna bring that back.
At all.
They gonna bring that back.
Oh, you did? Okay, my bad. Hey man, I gotta go get my feet did, dog.
Oh, okay. Hey man, of course. Hey, see you, babe. Fucking. That's a bad throw. He threw it behind him.
This dude is trouble, man.
He said, "This dude is trouble."
Yeah, man, this dude is trouble. Let's go.
Who is it?
Who is
Oh
this
damn.
guy?
Hey, look, he's giving you a little piece of your medicine. Oh damn.
This guy's trouble.
Hey, man, we going for it. Fuck it. I mean, come on. I mean, oh, look at this shit here.
Still just the 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th.
Of course.
Delay of game, offense.
Hey, get his ass.
Tried the hard count, but to no avail.
Trying to do
Oh, that guy got the little hesitation step. He say, man, hey, that guy, hey, look, yeah, he a problem. Hey, here's somebody else.
Yeah, it's another dude.
Here's Dustin Colquitt now, as he's on the punt for Kansas City. Averaging over 50 yards a punt so far as this one's away.
Let's put a little pressure on this guy, though.
Oh, you got some big old tree trunks too, boy, man. Look, Tree Trunks Village.
Now getting set to start off this 3rd
Oh,
quarter.
can I change that? All of them can't have Kegels.
Surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
How about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now.
Hey, what's up, motherfuckers? Ain't just can't take his ass. I may need that bitch. God damn. Hey, look, I already know who he is. Them motherfuckers kick the shit out of us when we played him. Oh, look at this. Our defense stinks.
Better cool y'all.
A good
That was
pick up
Brian
there,
Dawkins hit right there,
26
baby.
yards.
Well, from an offensive perspective, that sure was pretty because the corner route is extremely difficult to defend from my perspective.
Oh boy, wow. Yeah, that would cool them off.
Yeah, I think it is
God
because
damn, that guy, he would have there
tight ends
untouched.
are being treated like wide receivers. These are some agile
That motherfucker no B-Dog, bitch. That motherfucker Dog is a Hall of Famer.
B-Dog. That's what his name was. What are you talking about?
Oh fuck, I know. That motherfucker on the field ain't B-Dog, bitch. That motherfucker is.
There's a carry now for Mike Gillisley. And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
Third quarter, and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to
Hey,
close the game
you don't need the motherfucker.
You can really benefit your team right now.
I got over. That's me to something. That's me to something. My baby's almost ready to go. All right, here we go.
They'll run it now out of the
Yeah,
gun.
it's a matter of time. Oh, this motherfucker just pushed everybody over the line of scrimmage. Ooh, damn, what a hit.
Just a yard to go.
Who was that guy on your team? We knocked the shit out of him. Wow.
Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at
Knocked
this
the
point.
shit out of him.
Defense stand up and
Pow, damn. And that was a decleater.
The Jets on third down. They've hit 2
Hey,
for
look
4
at
thus
this
far.
be. Hey,
They
look,
need
shit
just a
ready to
yard
go.
here. It's 3rd and 1.
I'm trying to tell him to leave. He ain't put that game down yet.
They go again with McGuire. And he will have the first down as he gets
Hey,
this to the 47.
and you gonna milk it as long as you
5
can.
yards is the pickup there as that
And
extends
why
his
she?
drive.
Hey, look, why she take her ass to work today?
They looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup
Oh,
because
then shit. Tomorrow's game time for you, man. They gonna get some work out of you tomorrow. Shit. They don't get no work out of your ass tomorrow. That nigga make 3, 4 calls. He gonna be chilling.
Right now out of the gun. He'll get about 4 here. Down to the 43-yard line.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down.
Look, I am jealous. That motherfucker ran us over there. They got that fucking defense. They be building them out of all kind of shit.
Hey, guy.
This shit here. They swarm. Look, these are the second stringers playing like this. I'll be watching your waiver wire.
Oh, no, dog. We only got 53 guys, dog. I'm sorry, yo, 55 guys. 55 guys.
Oh, damn. Hey, none of those studs gonna hit the open market. Look at number 52.
I'd be really cautious about continuing to call this play because you gotta know. Defenders, if they get a free shot at the QB, they want to take it, and they want to take it big.
And they got it there on the option play for a loss. Throwing here on 3rd down. Darnold, throw left side.
Good job. Way to stop him getting the first down. Good tackle.
And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. Just a 5-yard pickup, but it
Who was
leads to
that?
4th down.
Before?
Then we got to give a little tip of the cap for the defense there. Zone coverage, locked it in tight, made it really difficult because they tried to cross and run against it, and it worked for a completion, but you have to know
what I got.
on 3rd down.
Hey, look, it's going to be 2 running backs. Hey, look, with a 63 to 64.
So they are going to call on Dan Bailey here. His career long is 56 yards done in Seattle. This will be from 56 yards out.
Hey, man, it's number 27, dude, man.
Hey, man, you ain't got to tell me, bitch. You ain't got to tell me.
His kick is good. He got every bit of that one as it's good from 56
Hey, man, that guy's running over us like we were nobody's business. Hey, isn't that the little guy that was playing for them, too? Is that quarterback number 10? He's number 4.
Defense,
Oh, damn.
the way that this game is going,
Damn.
you're excited to see
He's
those
dragging
points go
people
on
all over the
board. Gives them a little
place.
bit of leeway to play with when they're out on the field.
You were still out there doing stuff. I heard you.
Now they get to go out
Oh,
there
that's
and
that
do their
quarterback.
Now after the field goal, Bailey will
Oh, that's
take it
him.
away.
I gotta go.
Hey, hasta Melissa.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. And the Chiefs now getting set to go. They've got to dig down deep. And they need something right now. Really,
all right, bye, Bob.
This offense has struggled.
Partner, join me in a walk to their locker room at the half, okay? Because I think what we would have seen is an offensive coordinator and his assistant coaches getting together with all their positions, then coming together as a group, going over adjustments, and then the head coach coming in and just screaming, "Wake up!
Yeah.
Let's get moving, guys."
I'm kind of glad we weren't in there halftime, actually.
I mean, you think you might have turned it on us, too?
Yeah, but right now, whatever was said hasn't been working. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19. That tight end position, it just seems to continue to evolve every year in the NFL.
Yeah, you're getting really terrific athletes. A lot of them maybe were wide receivers at one point. They continue to give you speed, great hands, and big bodies, which make them excellent targets for quarterbacks.
I'm down with sleep.
Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. Back to throw now on first down. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be second down.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up second down.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
Here we go now.
He'll look to throw. Over the middle, complete. It's Duncan. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. It's a 9-yard pickup on the play, and that is going to set up a 3rd and 1.
Well, it's tough to be a defender in today's NFL because there's so many things to account for in today's passing game, including the back sneaking out of the backfield. Not quite as bad as a turkey bowl where you have that center-eligible stuff, but still a lot of guys to account for.
The Chiefs on 3rd down, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. They're up against a 3rd
Make them
and
take
1
their time to
situation.
get they get
Now with
cheap.
the play clock down to 2, we're going to get a timeout here. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. The Chiefs on 3rd down, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. Now Williams. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call.
Holding offense.
So some holding over on the left side of that O-line.
And I know for the guys trying to move those big defensive people, they'd love for them to stay in one spot. But they move around so quick and so fast that sometimes you just have to grab them.
They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty.
Good!
Looking to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Porter. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. And a nice gain of 21 yards. They'll look to throw now on first down. Stepping up, he'll try and run. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain. On the ground, this is Williams. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2.
Well, that didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Now back to throw. Got a man. It's complete. Williams. And he will have the first before he's brought down right on the chalk of the 20. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains.
I like the fact that they didn't overcomplicate things on that call. 3rd and 2. Just run the quick little hitch, which they did. Ball's out of quarterback's hands. And yes, indeed, they pick up the first down.
This quarterback now a perfect 8 for 8 to start the second half. Not bad. 1st and 10. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. That is caught inside the 5. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Demetrius Harris, a 20-yard touchdown. And the Chiefs are able to draw a bit closer. Butker on for the PAT. Extra point right down the middle. And that'll cut the lead down now to 22. A good drive that time as they go 9 plays in all. And it's capped off with a Kansas City touchdown. Butker now to kick this one away. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. So out now come the Jets. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted. And we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
Hurry up, here we go.
Now McGuire, and an alley to run. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. 17 yards for the Jets there as they've got themselves a first down.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of their yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another first down with that run.
Here we go now. Green, 39. Green.
Darnold on first down. That's complete to his tight end, Seals Jones. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. That throw good for 4. It's second down.
And, partner, I think that was a great example that not all tight ends are created equal because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Darnold now to throw. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. Daniel Sorensen there on the coverage.
Well, the secondary's really struggled today, but that's a little bit of a measure of revenge, isn't it? And they just followed the basic rules. See ball, knock ball away. Turns into a nice play.
The Jets on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This will be 3rd and 6.
Here we go now. Green 39.
And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here.
Neutral zone infraction, defense.
So 5 yards there as one of the big guys up front moved.
And in a 4-3 front, you got the 2 defensive tackles right near the football. I know there's a lot of movement around there, but they're always taught to have one eye on the football. Apparently, that didn't happen.
On 3rd and short, they'll try option left. And a loss of 3 to bring up 4th. Well, there they went blitz defensively, Charles, and things were paved well coming from the linebacker position.
I love the way that you described it, paved well. Oftentimes, the guy who gets home on the blitz, he's going to get all the credit. But his teammates did all the dirty work, right? They ran into people on purpose. They sometimes tugged on jerseys to hold linemen to create space and gaps. And that play finished off really, really well. Well conceived, well designed, and even better executed.
Here's the Jets punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. Now the Chiefs offense, they get ready to head on the field. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Hurry up, here we go. 3-19.
Now whistles and a flag down. Looked like one of the Chief linemen might have moved.
False start, offense.
Yeah, that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5. The false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15.
Here we go now. Green.
They'll look to throw. Throw left side complete. It's Porter. 13 yards on the pickup, and it'll be 2nd down. Decent start to the drive, but let's face it, they need a lot of things to go right in a short amount of time, down 3 scores.
Yeah, they're going to run their 2-minute offense here in this game, but this is for future games. Can they get better and be ready for the next time, hopefully with a chance to win?
He'll look to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Harris. And he'll have it past midfield, almost to the 40 before being taken down. 23 yards on the play.
Well, it certainly feels like there are more stars at the tight end position than there were even 10 years ago. And I think it's become more of a glamour position because of the ways it can hurt a defense, and guys want to be involved. They can be in line, close to the line of scrimmage. They can split out like receivers. But hands, route running, speed, and some toughness to go across the middle, you put it all together, you got a heck of a tight end candidate.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
Here we go.
Williams. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker, and what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
Here we go now.
Back to throw here. He's going to fire one deep. Middle. Got a man. It's caught inside the 10. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. They give him a gain of 37.
Usually hitting a deep post pattern, as we just saw there for a big gainer, that's tough to do because you usually have a safety or two in the middle of the field. But if you hit enough crossers and underneath routes and curls, you start to get those guys creeping up, wanting to make plays on the football.
PolitiFact story that showed that he had been a leader on climate change since his early days in the Senate. But, Steve, this has all been a really slow build, kind of a soft launch for Joe Biden. That's really ending here in New Hampshire tomorrow. Since that rally in Pittsburgh where he kicked off his candidacy, he's gone to the early states. He's been reading from a script. He's been sort of tentative in terms of how he interacts with voters and certainly with how he interacts with reporters. But we're starting to see that unpack a little bit more. If you notice behind me, the teleprompter is
It's the equivalent of a change-up in baseball. You show your other stuff, throw the change-up, and on that play, it worked for big yardage.
Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And a little bit of space there takes it inside the 5 to the 3. Give him 4 on the carry there at 2nd and goal.
Well, it's been the air game that's taken them down on this drive before they finally turned around and handed it off on the last play.
And now they're looking for the big boys to get him in the end zone. Couldn't do it there.
It'll be interesting to see. Offensive lines had to pass block a lot on this drive. Will they be able to revert and fire out and create some space in the run game?
They'll drop the throw. Looking middle, and it's incomplete. Demetrius Harris, the intended target, and it's 3rd and short.
Those throwing windows get a lot tighter near the end zone, don't they? And here's the thing. You already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket. You force a throw here and give up an interception, you come away with nothing.
Especially tough in the middle 3rd of the field where he threw that one. And he's going to pull his way into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown.
Good job, man.
Damian Williams, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Chiefs are able to cut into this lead.
But they decided to run it in and got it done on 3rd and goal. A lot of times, that's a passing play.
And the kicker, this has to come out for the PAT. He can breathe a sigh of relief as well, right?
Although I don't know if he's really breathing a sigh of relief. I think he likes to put 3 points on his ledger.
So the Chiefs opt to keep the offense out there, and they'll line up to go for 2.
All right, here we go. Green, 39. Green, 39. All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And a big loss here as he's taken down. So tried to throw it in for 2 points, but the D got home, brought him down.
Yeah, got home, which means there had to be good coverage. Just had nowhere to go with the ball. Typically, you try and throw quick hitters, quick slants, you know, maybe even a quick fade. Nothing was open. He ends up getting sacked.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. New York set to take the field. They've got the lead. Last time had to punt it, though. What's the key to this drive?
I think it's leverage.
Leverage.
Big guys up front. You know the motivational speech on the sideline is, guys, give us an opportunity. Protect the passer, create space for our runners, and let's go ahead and get these guys. Low man wins. Let's go do it on this drive.
Watch that leverage on this drive. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or 2 miss, but that window closed quickly. Second and 12 after the first down pass play went backwards for 2 yards.
All right, here we go.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and they're going to face a 3rd down.
In today's NFL, when you get teams in long yardage situations with your defense, you're really going to go to your speed packages. You're going to get smaller, lighter guys on the field in order to cover the expected pass. So they might want to run the ball against a smaller, lighter lineup with your big guys, and that's exactly what happened on that play. It was tough on them, and now instead of being in third and very long, they ended up setting themselves up in third and manageable. They've got a chance at a first down.
Darnold on third down.
Oh, God damn it, he got that off.
He's been big. 2 touchdowns earlier. Now he's got a first down here.
Now that's a big pickup right there, and so often we focus on how the quarterback's faking on play action. How about everyone being in on the deal and picking it up?
Second and third levels, you could see them trying to recover. They bit. Worked out offensively. Darnold, that's taken in by Stewart. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3.
Now let's go. Green 39. Green 39.
Back to throw, Darnold. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Rose. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. His 5th catch tonight, and it's good for a first down.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
Here's McGuire, and he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Offensively with the lead, you want to run the ball, keep the clock going, but you also want to still kind of be in attack mode too, right? So how do you do that and not come back on your heels?
Yeah, think about all the practices we've watched where they have that tempo period to go over things just like this, where they describe the scenario, tell you what they're looking for, and make sure that they're still attacking, yet at the same time not going so fast as to leave too much time on the clock.
All right, here we go. Blue, landed. Blue.
On 2nd down, Darnold. And this will be incomplete. The Jets on 3rd down. They're at 50%, 4 for 8. This is 3rd and 9.
Now let's go. Blue, landed.
Off of play action, Darnold. And this is going to be incomplete. Well, too much oomph, too much mustard there on that pass.
They really turned it loose, didn't they? Really cut loose with that one. Sharp, strong. Didn't lead to a completion, though. Made it very difficult.
Here's the Jets punter now, as he's on to kick it away. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. And now here comes Kansas City. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, as it turned out. Couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight. Unable to find anyone open.
All right, here we go. 3-19.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. Oh, a scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it. A really nice gain of 25 yards. On first down. He'll drop to throw. Over the middle, complete. That's Porter. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 11 more on that one and another first down.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah, you're down 2 scores. I don't think you need to rush just yet, but you can't take your time either.
Yeah, even if you don't want to commit to full 2-minute offense, you have to up the tempo, up the urgency. Maybe you're starting to call 2 plays in a huddle each time you snap the ball.
Hurry up, here we go.
He'll drop to throw. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
Gotta throw it in that.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Here we go now.
They're going to look to throw. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off right around the 43. And they will set up shop at their own 46-yard line. Both defenses have had their struggles, but they've been good enough to get them this lead, and another nice play there to help preserve the lead.
It's been a game of punch-counter-punch, hasn't it? All throughout. But this time, the big swing was taken, and it didn't land. Nice play by them on defense.
Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Here we go now. Green, 39.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Darnold. And Rodgers has it over on the right side. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. A good pickup there, a 22. This is something you got to be wary of defensively. I mean, just because they're in the mode of trying to burn some clock doesn't mean they won't pass it. They got good yardage out of that one.
Yeah, and really, when you're looking at it, now they've got a fresh set of downs. Look for second down. If they want to take another shot and try and loosen things up, that'd be the time to do it.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
Here we go now.
They'll run with McGuire. And they'll get to him just inside the 15. Even after the strong run we just saw, they're able to corral him quickly defensively. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. Able to stay in bounds, so the clock keeps rolling. And this defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in. And all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is, first guy there, hold him up. Second, third guy in, rake at the football. Get it out. We've got to create a turnover because one more score, and this game's over.
Hurry up, here we go. Green.
To throw on 2nd down is Darnold. That's complete right around the 8. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. He's been big. 2 touchdowns earlier. Now he's got a first down here. And he's certainly been a huge factor in this when he's got the 2 touchdowns to his credit. Now they look to him again. He picks up the first.
Yeah, I can hear everyone saying, well, why don't you cover him, double him, triple him, do what you have to do. But sometimes they get locked into such a groove and such a connection, it doesn't matter how many guys are in his area.
He certainly looks to be in that groove right now. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. Time for a break. We're back to finish this one off after this. So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. They've got it 1st and goal in a game that appears to have already been decided. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. Darnold from the gun. Forced out to his left. And here he'll get it down to the 7. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Well, he did a nice job keeping his eyes downfield, waiting for someone to get open. But once the pressure forced his eyes down to see the rush, it was time to make a break for it.
The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal. They'll give it to him up the middle. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. A great effort there. Taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Jets are going to add on to their lead.
I know the play ends up in the end zone with one person carrying the ball, but how about that big mass of humanity that guided him to that spot?
Yeah, they got there, but I love the dive. Always a fan of the dive. Bailey got the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. That time a 6-play drive. And in the end, it's capped off by a 7-yard run. This is taken at the 3. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. And now here comes Kansas City. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride?
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something."
And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked by Darryl Worley. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line.
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent, and now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
I don't have nothing right now. I had some turkey necks and some rice and gravy and some peas, but didn't like that shit out. Took the rest of it to work.
The Jets offensive unit ready to get going here. They come into enemy territory, and I don't care what the matchup is in the National Football League. You're up like this late in the game on the road. This feels pretty good.
Oh, it feels fantastic. Anytime you get a road victory in the NFL, that's a big-time accomplishment, and to do it this convincingly, that just tears up the script that every home team has, which is nobody comes into our house and pushes us around. They took care of business today.
Yeah, they pushed around, and now the final stages of this one.
So, you know, whenever you need it, it's there. I hear somebody cutting their grass, and I say, shit, I could get on my gun, but I really don't feel like fucking with that shit. But I need to. I'm going to wait about 20 minutes to call.
Let's go!
Here's Gillisley. 2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead him to 3rd down.
Definitely too early to panic, but that is his 4th carry of the game, and collectively has in total 10 yards. So maybe there's no panic, but maybe some concern.
Yeah, and maybe a little concern up front because they're not giving him any space right now.
1, 2, 3 days straight or whatever, you got to change it all. So anyway,
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whenever you call run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
I've been in Houston for 20, moved in 96.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com.
Anyway,
with that, we say good night from Kansas City.
The thing is, I ain't never changed oil in a lawnmower engine. I've had that fucking lawnmower, the lawnmower that I used to own. I had that motherfucker before I even came to Houston. I've had that bitch since 1996. I ain't never changed oil in that motherfucker. Well, yeah, but it ran a long time. All right, I'm gonna have me some dinner later.
And that shit was like